and welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. I'm Christina, aka The Variety, and today we are back with more Universe Mode here on the channel. And it's a stacked episode. If you haven't taken a look at the timestamps, spoiler alert, a Money in the Bank cash-in has been announced for this episode by one John Cena. That is correct, we are stacked with two championship matches, one kicking things off here. We saw Noam Dar pick up a huge win against Roode to qualify for Money in the Bank, and that also put him in place to get a championship opportunity here tonight to kick things off here on SmackDown. So we've got two title matches, and we've got two stacked matches coming up in our Cruiserweight Championship tournament. I can't think of anything else to really call it, but I'm excited for that one. The bracket will indeed be in the good old description as well, so that way you all can keep track and also make your predictions. I mean, after all, by the time that this is out, it's likely going to be March, or at least close enough to March Madness season. I feel like that's kind of warranted by this point. Our next... Apologies if you're hearing a lot of noise in the background, or if I'm just getting distracted right away. It reached 50, almost 60 degrees here in Cincinnati, and people are losing it at this point. Either way around, we've got Noam Dar taking on Roode in the Intercontinental Championship match. The Cruiserweight Championship will be a SmackDown Championship. However, to incentivize things a little bit more, we added in some folks from NXT and Raw into the tournament because, of course, you know, we've got a low number in terms of, you know, the number of Cruiserweights on the roster. That being said, we didn't want to neglect the other title pictures, you know, the Intercontinental Championship, of course, nor the WWE Championship, so, you know, we wanted to have another championship to make things interesting. People from Raw and NXT can come on over at any given time and compete for the Cruiserweight Championship as well. So, that being said, we've got a 16-man tournament for that that'll culminate at our summary event. I don't know what we're going to do just yet in terms of a show, but we've got 7 episodes of SmackDown to go until we reach that point here on the channel. We're going to be doing, I think, 3 days a week with Universe Mode, and we're going to do 2 days a week with My Career Universe Mode, partially because it takes me a lot longer to record My Career Universe Mode, given the arc that we've been going through lately. If you're not familiar with it, basically it's Survivor Series season, and we're showing up at all the shows. Like, the average runtime before edits is like an hour and a half to nearly 2 hours, and that's because I take breaks. Anywho, we've got a stacked card tonight, to say the least, which is quite exciting. I normally don't talk this much through the entrances unless if there's a lot going on, but we're fresh off of Money in the Bank. Of course, Miss Money in the Bank is Nia Jax, and Mr. Money in the Bank, who's apparently cashing this sucker in, like, way earlier than... The thing about the Money in the Bank briefcase is that, like, people have usually hung onto that thing for dear life for a little while, but there it is, the Intercontinental Championship. I miss the white strap on it, I truly do. It was beautiful. It was a beautiful thing. But here we go. We've got Noam Dar. We've got Roode defending his Intercontinental Championship. Let's see how things turn out. Noam Dar, of course, has a win over Roode already, so can he make that tuner of? And of course, these two are both involved in the men's Money in the Bank ladder match, which was utterly insane. We had a lot go on in Money in the Bank. We had some people getting, you know, just in general, we had some debuts. We have Kevin Owens. We got Trish Stratus now on the brand. Mustache Mountain is apparently no more. We got 2 Money in the Bank briefcases. One's being cashed in here tonight. And just, holy cow, what a night. We have new tag team champions. Lana retained her title. I don't know what else to really say. And Orton retained, of course. Hence why we're getting the match that we're getting later tonight. So we had a lot go down. Ooh. Okay, my back hurt just watching that. I mean, to be fair, that could be from my sore back, just in general some days. But, you know, either way around. Roode now going in for a huge suplex on Noam Dar. And again, I usually don't drag on a lot about what's going on, but we got a lot going on. Roode now going in for the first cover, and not even a 1 count. So we're not going to do Survivor Series, what am I thinking? I'm thinking Survivor Series because of the other series, huge DDT from Dar onto Roode. We're not doing SummerSlam. We're going to do our own thing, right? So that's sort of what we're doing. We're just going to do our own show and, that sort of thing heading into, SummerSlam season. So we'll have 7 episodes of SmackDown. The finals of the Cruiserweight Championship tournament will indeed be at SummerSlam or, the SummerSlam type of event. We're still trying to iron it out. We'll have it ironed out in a couple of episodes, I promise. Maybe as early as the next one because, but either way. Oh, and a huge suplex. Oh, poop. Just, something just fell off my couch. No big deal. Huge suplex on a Dar and into the cover. Not even a 1 count for Noam Dar as well. So yeah, given everything we're doing, again, we're going to do mainly wrestling content, but we're still going to have some other stuff on here as well. Huge cutter-esque move from Robert Roode onto Noam Dar. Robert Roode now with the huge maneuver right there. Oh, what a counter! A sneaky counter right there. Oh, missing the drop kick. Oh, and a huge punch right to Dar from Roode. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, counter! Noam Dar might be back into this, people. I'm telling you, if he doesn't win this Intercontinental Championship, I really think Noam Dar might have a chance at that Cruiserweight Championship. We haven't had the Cruiserweight Championship on... Oh, huge sneaky move from Roode right there. We haven't had, like, a Cruiserweight Championship sort of thing on the channel. Like, we've introduced, like, different championships here and there, but that's about it. Like, in Season 1, we introduced, the unified tag team titles. We unified them from the start in Season 2. We haven't unified them in this one, but I feel like it's probably going that direction. Because that might be a glorious idea. You're right, Robert Roode. I mean, at this rate, we've only got like 3 tag teams. So, I mean, who knows? Who really knows? Huge counter from Roode right there. Oh, and into a headbutt from Dar. Missing the drop kick right there. Huge move right to the top rope from Roode to Dar. Could this be the opening that Robert Roode needs to put him away here tonight? Apparently so. Man, that was anticlimactic, but okay, we'll roll with it. And Robert Roode retains the Intercontinental Championship. What a way to kick things off, and if that's setting the tone for the rest of the night, then we're in for some shenanigans and strange endings. But here we are, people. Here we are. Robert Roode, of course, picking up a huge win here tonight to defend the... Oh my god, calm down outside. Apologies if I'm getting salty. I don't mean to be. But Robert Roode picking up a huge win here tonight. Congratulations. Alright, people, here we go. The first matchup in this Cruiserweight Championship tournament here tonight is about to be underway here tonight. Again, this is a cross-branded affair and all that good jazz. Just because, we want to keep it on SmackDown. We want to keep the championship on SmackDown, but again, whoever wins the tournament, if they're not from SmackDown, they can come on over to the Blue brand. We've got snacks, and we've got beverages. And speaking of which, just sit back, enjoy this matchup with your snacks and your choice of beverage, and just hang out. It's going to be a freaking wild episode of SmackDown, to say the least. We've got Humberto Carrillo taking on somebody that's had some ups and downs as of late, just in general here on the Blue brand. SmackDown's own Buddy Murphy. This is gonna be a fun match. I'm excited for this one, and I'm excited for the one that we're gonna see up next. So again, the winner of this match will take on the winner of the next match once the first round matches are done. So just giving you a heads up there. That'll be in like probably 4 episodes time. So there you go. It's gonna be a grand old time. So we've got Buddy Murphy, Humberto Carrillo. Whoever wins this matchup will take on either Chad Gable or Ricochet in the next round of the tournament. Let's see who is going to win this matchup. And here we go, people. We've got Humberto Carrillo. We've got Buddy Murphy. Carrillo going in. Huge slam right onto the mat to kick things off. And into the cover right away. This is quite interesting. Not even a one count, or barely a one count, I would say. Carrillo now going right for Murphy. Oh, another huge slam. Oh man, what a matchup this is going to be. Oh my god, what's he going for? What's he going for? Oh, and a huge crossbody. So we decided to go with the Cruiserweight Championship because we haven't really covered that one on a Universe Mode series, and I figured we were due for one. And quite honestly, it probably just gives me an excuse to talk about IRL Cruiserweight Championship drama, essentially, for lack of a better term. I mean, what else do you want me to call it? Carrillo now going in for the cover. Oh, huge kick out right there. Not even a one count once again from Buddy Murphy. Murphy now, what's he going for here? Oh, front slam from Murphy onto Carrillo. Oh, just throwing him around the ring just like that. Of course, we've seen Buddy Murphy in recent weeks here on the channel on Universe Mode. Huge power bomb right there. Getting into some not so great waters with Shelton Benjamin. And Carrillo kicks out, not even a one count, but to be fair, that referee took his good old time. Buddy Murphy. Oh, God, huge gut buster right there. So yeah, we haven't done a Cruiserweight Championship sort of thing here on the channel, and I felt like we were due for one after, I don't know, 3 seasons now of this thing, or 3 different series. And I felt like, you know, SmackDown and the Cruiserweight Championship, they've historically sort of gone together like bread and butter. The original WWE Cruiserweight Championship, like during the Ruthless Aggression era anyway, was on SmackDown. So, that being said, before it got retired, of course, so... Oh, look into that on Wikipedia if you haven't. That was not a good time. Huge counter from Carrillo onto Murphy, right into that DDT. Carrillo now going in for the cover. Oh, man, what a move right there. And then, of course, the Cruiserweight Championship came back in 2016 with the Cruiserweight Classic. And then somehow the 205 Live stuff, like the Cruiserweights, before they got their own show, like right at the tail end of 2016 into 2017. They're originally on Raw, which to me made no sense, but that's just me. Anywho, we're doing the Cruiserweight division justice here on Universe Mode by putting them back on the blue brand. I have a soft spot for the Cruiserweight division just because, like, that was always some of the more interesting stuff that I saw, like, as a kid. Mainly because I could relate to it a little bit more, because it's sort of like, I'm a smaller individual. Like, I'm only 4'11", and yeah, I'm the same height as frickin' what's-his-face from 90 Day Fiancé and the rope break. Don't ask me how we got into that, it's a long story. Anywho, Buddy Murphy now going in for a huge sleeper hold on Humberto Carrillo. This has been a pretty close matchup. Much closer than the previous matchup. But next week we're going to be seeing 2 pretty stacked matches indeed. Buddy Murphy now. Oh, huge elbow from Carrillo. Oh! Oh, what a counter from Buddy Murphy. He caught him right in midair just like that. Could this be the Buddy Murphy redemption arc that we didn't know that we needed, but the one that we're getting? I don't know, but I'm excited. Next episode we're going to see Arya Daivari versus Ali, and we're also going to have Tyler Bate versus Noam Dar. Oh! 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 Humberto Carrillo with an impressive move right off the top rope, but Buddy Murphy kicks out right at 2. What does Humberto Carrillo have to do to put away Buddy Murphy? Oh. Oh, yep, that could very well do it. Could this be it? Could this be it? Or will Murphy fight through the pain and the agony that... Oh, God. Dude, I am in pain watching that submission hold. And somehow, someway, Buddy Murphy pulls through all the pain, all the agony from that huge hold right there into a kick right there. Oh, and Murphy dodges. I'm telling you, this is going to be a pretty stacked episode. So again, if this is a longer episode, it wasn't planned. to be a longer episode, but that's what we're working with here. I don't think any of us are going to complain given the caliber of this match in particular. Let's be real. And we had a lot of ground to cover. Oh! What's going on here? Oh, man. Huge suplex into a slam from Humberto Carrillo. Referee's at a 6 count. Murphy pushing back Humberto Carrillo into the ring. Both of them make it back in around the 6 count. Oh, Murphy just throwing Humberto Carrillo right across the ring just like that. Oh! The knee connects. That could be it for Humberto Carrillo. That could very well be it. Can this be it? Could this be the moment? Could this be the win that Buddy Murphy needs? Oh, what a 1 count? I'm as equally surprised as you are, Murphy. I'm as equally surprised. Holy crap. Oh, counter. Humberto Carrillo now, what's he going for? I just don't like where any of this is going. Some strikes right there from Humberto Carrillo. He might be looking for that huge dive off the top rope, just like that. Oh, and connects. Could this be it? And Humberto Carrillo goes on to the next round, but what a fight that Buddy Murphy gave right there. What a matchup that we just saw here tonight between two very athletic cruiserweights here tonight. What a match to kick things off here in the tournament. I mean, to be fair, we enjoy a good tournament around here, let's be real. But we're about to find out who he will take on in just a few episodes here on the channel. Will he take on Chad Gable, or will he take on Ricochet? We're about to find out. And here we go, people. Here we go. We've got another Cruiserweight tournament matchup here tonight involving Chad Gable and Ricochet. Now, of course, we do credit and give credit where credit is due every time that we use something here in Universe Mode from Community Creations. We might have some sort of ultimate document from, well, everything as we sort of run through everything. There may be spoilers in said document, but that is a-okay. It's a thing that we're working on for sure, but we do give credit where credit is due in the description, so definitely appreciate those of y'all that do community creations. Yeah, you are a game changer, to say the least. But here we go. We've got Chad Gable versus Ricochet. This is going to be quite a fun matchup, and again, whoever wins this match will be taking on Humberto Carrillo, as we saw in the previous matchup, that sort of thing. And we've still got a massive main event here tonight as John Cena cashes in Money in the Bank. He's given notice to Randy Orton. And, well, that's the matchup that we're going to get in our main event. So let's not waste any more time. Gable versus Ricochet is about to be underway here tonight. Get excited, people. Get excited. And here we go. We've got Chad Gable and Ricochet. Oh, and a huge cutter from Ricochet right off the bat. So I forgot that I forgot that I accidentally selected a character before we went into this match. Anywho, we had a 1 count, Ricochet with the cutter, Gable now in control, wrenching back the arm of Ricochet. Oh, and Ricochet with the huge head scissors to counter. Counter from Gable now. Oh, counter. Oh! Chad Gable. Oh, and a huge slam right to the canvas. And again, with this Cruiserweight tournament, if the person who wins the tournament happens to be on either Raw or NXT, they automatically get a place here on SmackDown, because that's just how we roll. We are the land of opportunity, after all. Gable now going in for the cover. Oh, and a 1 count. I mean, we're giving all this exposure to everybody that might not be getting, you know, any sort of match or airtime on their own show. So, I mean, there's that. We're generous human beings here. Oh, huge move right there from Ricochet. Oh! What a move right there. Springboard punch from Ricochet right onto Chad Gable, following that up with a shooting star press. Ricochet now going in for the cover. I probably should not be drinking coffee since it's like 5:40 at night, but here we are. Another huge cutter right there from Ricochet. Let's just hope that Randy Orton, our WWE champion, does not get ticked off at everything going on involving his RKO. Oh, and a huge move from Ricochet onto Gable here tonight. Huge drop kick from Ricochet. Ricochet's in control here. Another shooting star press onto Gable. Oh, but Gable with the counter. So, you know how, like, Chad Gable's model in 2K20 is, like, super outdated? Like, it's basically, like, American Alpha Chad Gable. So, I figured, let's just go to Community Creations, but, like, when I saw it, I was like, oh no, we've got to do Chad Gable justice here. What is Ricochet doing? Oh, God. What a huge move over the top rope. Ricochet is something else, people. Ricochet is certainly something else. Some of the top results were Shorty G and Community Creations, and I just don't want it. I don't need that in my life. Now, the Shorty G, like, music was good. I don't know if he still uses it or not, to be completely honest, but, you know, it's fine. Everything's fine. Gable now going in for the cover on Ricochet. Oh, and a 1 count, and Ricochet kicks out. Huge uppercut from Ricochet onto Gable. What is Ricochet going for here? Oh, planting. Oh, man. Huge punch from Ricochet to Gable. Oh, and into a back suplex right there. Holy cow. What a matchup this turned into. And yeah, I do indeed miss. Oh my god, what in the fresh crap? He just flew over the top rope and into the DDT onto the apron. Chad Gable, you resilient dude. How are you still in this? Just how? Well, I mean, to be fair, wasn't he in the Olympics or something like that? We gotta do some... These cars need to... And motorcycles need to cool it outside. Jeez, oh man. Oh, y'all wonder why I do my recording on the weekend? It's to avoid this stuff in the first place, but alas, here we are. Huge move right there into the canvas. And Gable now in pursuit. He's going to the top rope. What's going on here? Oh, and a huge moonsault. Holy cow. What a matchup. Okay, here we go. He competed at the 2012 Summer Olympics. Okay, that definitely explains a lot. I was like, I knew he did something with the Olympics, because they keep mentioning it. Gable! Oh, German suplex! We appreciate a good German suplex here on the channel. And Gable now wrenching back the arm onto Ricochet. Ricochet! Ricochet, you crafty dude! What the head scissor takedown to Chad. This has been a fun tournament. Oh, Gable. Gable's doing something here. Oh, but Ricochet with the counter. Gable now, what's he doing? He just won't let go. Oh my god, what a German. Oh, and Ricochet kicks out at 2. Good lord. Holy crap. What a match we're seeing here tonight. And Gable now wrenching back the arm. Oh my god. But Ricochet has no chill. I don't think any of us are mad at these lengthier Cruiserweight matches. I really don't. We're gonna go back to probably 3 matches per usual, like starting next episode, but I felt like we needed something a little bit beefy to, with the results and the fallout of Money in the Bank, to say the least. Snapmare takedown. And also to start off this tournament, because, yeah, the tournament's gonna take up a bulk of the, future universe mode stuff, but we've got some stuff going on now. Ricochet going in for the cover, and Gable kicks out at 2. Plus, you all know me, I enjoy a decent freaking tournament. Now, after our August show, which should be in 7 episodes' time, that's when we'll likely do a Superstar Shakeup type of thing. Who knows? Oh! Gable misses. Ricochet with the counter. Ricochet! Oh, right into the canvas. Ricochet's exhausted. These two have just put it all out there on the table. But Ricochet moves on. Ricochet versus Humberto Carrillo. Please sign me up for that. Just inject that in my veins. And hey, at least we're doing something with Ricochet. I'm gonna stop now. I probably will get in trouble for saying that. But what a showcase between these two here tonight. Definitely a good back and forth. These two, the first 2 Cruiserweight Championship tournament matches have been great. And I feel like these are going to set the tone for the rest of the tournament. I'm excited. You all should be excited. But people, we've got a WWE Championship match and Money in the Bank cash-in to get to. So let's waste no more time. Let's keep things going. Alright everyone, and here we go. Main event time. This is going to be a massive main event here on SmackDown. Possibly the biggest one we've had on thus far. We are going to have the Money in the Bank cash-in of John Cena here tonight. I actually did not know that this was apparently a thing. As in, like, John Cena's just motion and whatnot, but I'm not necessarily surprised. But I'll take it. It looks cool, and I'm all for it. John Cena's got the Money in the Bank briefcase, as you can see. Definitely quite the interesting battle. I'm quite interested because normally it's been like the opposite, where we've seemed to have had this sort of trend of, like, the women cashing in right away, but then the guys holding off a little bit. Like, just in general here on Universe Mode on this channel. This is the fastest cash-in we've had thus far here on Universe Mode on our channel. I mean, we even had, like, a Money in the Bank change in the last season. So, I mean, there's that. That was a whole situation and a half right there. But this is going to be interesting. I'm excited. Y'all should be excited. And honestly, I have never seen this Money in the Bank entrance before, so that's the only reason I'm stalling on this main event, because I've never seen it before. I have, quite frankly, have never seen this before, but I'm excited. I'm excited to see what's going to happen in this matchup. These two are just, they're legends in their own right. I will fight someone that says otherwise. John Cena, of course, cashing in Money in the Bank. Yeah, this is the earliest that we've had a cash-in, I think, here on this channel. Huh. I mean, okay. We'll roll along with it. John Cena, of course, taking on our inaugural WWE Champion, Randy Orton. Randy Orton successfully defended his WWE Championship at Money in the Bank against Johnny Gargano. But John Cena had to go through about 5 people in a very brutal and intense ladder match. That matchup happened as our main event on the first part of Money in the Bank, so if you missed it, go watch the first part. And the WWE Championship matchup is in part 2. And yeah, we had a shorter, like, we only had, I think, 5 matches in this Money in the Bank special that we had. But I mean, God, this is, woo, just woo. I don't know how else to describe it. We haven't had a WWE Championship matchup on SmackDown yet. So, I mean, I can't think of a better way to sort of start things off here than with, you know, Randy Orton versus John Cena. I mean, it's massive. It's just massive. End of discussion. I say let's just get right to it. I'm excited. Y'all should be excited as well. Which begs the question, when is Nia Jax going to cash hers in? Pardon me. When is she going to cash hers in? Again, Money in the Bank briefcase can be cashed in anywhere, anytime, for any championship, as far as I know. And here we go now. John Cena, Randy Orton, WWE Championship. Let's go! Let us go here. Collar and elbow tie-up. John Cena getting Orton into the cover, into the corner. Off to a great start in this main event match. Referee getting involved now, separating the two. Cena now. Oh, Orton blocks. I'm just excited for this match. I really am. It's going to be quite interesting. I mean, John Cena had a bit of a rocky start in our universe mode, but he's cashed in Money in the Bank. I have no idea what's going to happen with that briefcase. I almost just want to keep it like a rotating thing, like if y'all remember from Lucha Underground where they had... Oh my god, what the crap was it called? Anywho, oh, the referee's down! Orton now trying to go for something, but Cena counters. Hold up, I remember what it was called, but I also don't. I think it was like the Gift of the Gods Championship or something. It was a weird thing. But it was a thing. Oh, and Cena now with the counter getting out of the corner right there. Huge back suplex onto Randy Orton. By the way, if you haven't watched Lucha Underground at all, like, I recommend watching it. It's no longer a thing as far as I know, but it's still it's still decent. How the crap did I remember that? Rope break breaks things up, but yeah, the Gift of the Gods tournament. Championship. That was the thing. That was totally a thing. We need to do our own version of that here or something. Oh, what a huge maneuver right there onto Orton. John Cena. Here we go. It grants a champion a match for the Lucha Underground Championship anytime they wanted, providing they gave a week's notice. So, I mean, we could do something like... Oh, okay, we might be onto something here. And Orton now, huge move onto Cena. Because I feel like that would give everybody something to do, would it not? We'll have a men's version just with the briefcase, and a women's version with the briefcase. Because I feel like that would just give everybody something to do. You know, we've made a decision, we're doing it. The briefcases are sticking around. Huge backbreaker from Orton onto Cena. But yeah, we do fact-checking here on the channel, so if you're wondering why I just went into that bit of a tangent or whatever, we like to do our fact-checking here. Huge suplex, or a side slam rather, from John Cena to Orton. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, huge fisherman suplex from John Cena on Randy Orton. So if you're keeping track at home, we've got 7 total championships, essentially, on this show. We just may or may not have the man and woman power for it, but that's okay. Oh, Cena now. I mean, to be fair, the Cruiserweight Championship's just going to be a cross-branded thing, essentially, so there's that. Like, anybody can come in and, you know, go for the championship. Oh, and Cena now with the suplex onto Orton. But, like, if a Raw person loses the championship, then they go back to Raw. I don't know how we're going to keep track of that, but, you know, we're going to try. Oh, and Cena with the right hand onto Orton. This has been neck and neck the entire match. Very much a back-and-forth battle between these two. I like that idea of having a rotated thing. Oh my god, John Cena! John Cena now catches Randy Orton into the AA. That could very well have been it. But John Cena knows it's going to take a lot more to put Orton away here tonight. The fans are chanting, "This is awesome," and I agree with them on that one. And not just because I'm fairly caffeinated. Well, to be fair, I haven't had coffee really in like 2 or 3 days, so that might explain it. Well, actually, I had caffeine last night, but we're dialing it back a little bit. Cena now going in for the cover. Oh my god! I did not expect it to end that way, but John Cena is our brand new WWE Champion. The cash-in was successful, even with the notice. I feel like... that could have been it right there, right after the AA, but John Cena knew he had to apply the pressure. We've had some interesting developments here tonight. We had one title get retained, we had one championship change hands, and we've got the Cruiserweight Championship tournament off to a solid start. So all in all, what a night here tonight, people. What a match that we just saw. John Cena is your brand new WWE Champion. What a moment here tonight, people. What a moment. Steve, where's the title? Where's the championship? Come on. Give the dude his championship. Where's the championship at? I love 2K20. Wow, what a night this has been, people. Holy cow. Oh, okay, that camera angle threw me off. Alright, my dudes, well, John Cena is officially our WWE Champion, even if the final frames here don't necessarily show it. John Cena did cash in Money in the Bank. He did get the WWE Championship from Randy Orton. I don't know where things are going to go next. Robert Roode still our Intercontinental Champion. We got our first second round matchup all set and ready to go for the Cruiserweight Championship tournament. We've had a lot of things happen in this episode. What'll happen next? I have no idea, but next episode we got 2 more Cruiserweight Championship tournament matches, and who knows what'll happen next here in Universe Mode, to be completely honest, because this threw me off. But not in a bad way. I thought this was a very intriguing episode, to say the least. And we've sort of de facto decided that the Money in the Bank briefcase is just going to be a thing. Very much like Lucha Underground's Gift of the Gods Championship. So on that note, thank you all so much for tuning in. Leave a like, leave a comment, do all that fun stuff down below. Hit the subscribe button. We've also got Twitch, social media, etc. all in the description as well. So on that note, thank you all so much for tuning in. What will happen now that we've got a new WWE Champion? Well, we'll find out coming up in Universe Mode. So on that note, stay safe, stay healthy, and I will see you all around later. Bye, everyone.